Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be breaking down my $2,196 profit trade on ticker Boeing, BA. TradeLikeGates is my account so that you know that these are real profits. This was posted in my Discord server today. I actually originally posted it at 8:43 a.m. Central Time. Okay, so let's talk about Boeing and why it made the watch list in the first place. So I'm on the daily chart time frame here. Boeing yesterday reported earnings, right? So that's what caused that gap down. I'm just going to highlight that gap down with a gray shaded box. I'm going to move to the 5-day, 5-minute time frame. We took a position on Boeing yesterday as well as it was breaking down from this bear flag in the pre-market session. We took the short on Boeing for the move down yesterday where it hit lows of 146. So we're going to draw a trend line at 146. Our short trigger yesterday was placed at $158. That's going to be the bottom of the pre-market drop, all right, from the earnings report. So all of these levels are fairly significant to note. The important thing about 158 is that it was also a point of resistance intraday as shown by this level right here. So Boeing dropped all the way to 146, rallied up to 158, okay? This morning, we're going to keep that 158 trend line there. This morning, Boeing was testing 158 a few times, but was just unable to break over it. So what we started to see on Boeing on the 5-day, 5-minute time frame was almost like an elongated triangle here, a series of higher lows, but it was unable to break that same point of resistance at 158. This morning, a lot of different news articles came out on Boeing, a bunch of different downgrades on Boeing. The drop yesterday from earnings was definitely down. The drop intraday was down. So all of that combined meant that there was already this negative sentiment or this bearish sentiment going into Boeing today, going into the market open. So the fact that Boeing was unable to break 158, had all of this negative news, and had a negative catalyst from the earnings report meant that I was really leaning short biased on Boeing today. So originally, what we had planned, just based off of my watch list here, I'll show you this. So the day trade watch list. Originally, what we had planned was Boeing as a short below 154. You notice I only give long triggers on the rest of them, other than SPY, because I was kind of bullish biased on the rest of them. But Boeing was the only one that I was really short biased on, and it was short below 154. The reason why I picked 154 as a short trigger was because it was just below the previous day's closing price. So that's going to be noted by that green line right there. Right, that's a script that I have written in Thinkorswim that automatically tells me where the previous day's close was at. So it was a short idea below $154. I'm going to switch this to the 1-minute time frame. Actually, let me talk to you about why 154 is significant. Not only is it the previous day's close, but Boeing was opening up above 154. So what a lot of day traders look for is a strategy known as a green to red move. If the stock is opening up above the previous day's close, but then breaks below that previous day's close, it likes to stay below that PDC, the previous day's close. And that's what's known as a green to red move. So that's essentially what we were looking for on Boeing this morning. So as a short idea under 154, it opened up and went red, 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 right? And we're trading this, I'm trading this live with the team. I do trade live with the team twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'm telling everybody like, hey, Boeing's below the short trigger, but we don't want to chase this down here because it's already red, 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 right? And we know the previous day's close is in this area. So there's a potential chance that Boeing, instead of continuing to fall, is going to bounce. And when it bounces, what we want to do is short the rally because the trend is already down, right? Then we have all of those negative news catalysts. It's unable to break 158, and the intraday opening price action is down. So we want to stick with what the trend already is, which is down. So we're looking to short, but we don't want to short down here at 154 because if we take the position there, we likely get stopped out on the rally. So it kind of sounds counterintuitive, right? What you want to do is be shorting the rallies, not necessarily shorting the lows. So to determine where we're going to take an entry at on Boeing for our short, we have to start to look at where the resistance potentially is above 154. So if 154 is our short, where could this rally to and reject? Well, right here at 155, I'm seeing a lot of rejection at the end of day. Then it breaks over, treats that level as support, pulls back, treats that level as support again. Okay, right off the bat, we know that 155 is a potential level of support, as noted by those two after hours movements, and a potential level of resistance, as noted by the end of day price action yesterday. So with 155 being a previous level of support, what we know to be true is that old support can become new resistance. Okay? Old support can become new resistance. So with 155 as a potential point of resistance, going back to the 1 minute time frame, what we wanted to do was take a short entry at 155 on the rally here with a stop loss placed just above at 156. And again, 156, why 156 as our stop? Well, because we don't want to see this push any higher than what this resistance is off of the pre-market, right? If we're looking at the pre-market, resistance at 156, that then flipped to new support in the pre-market session. So we had resistance here, support here, and support here. So going back to the 1 minute time frame, we take the entry short at 155 for the move down back below the previous day's close and into the low of day with a stop loss at 156. Okay? This is something that I know sounds so counterintuitive, like, Gates, that's risky. Why would you take a short entry without having confirmation? We did have confirmation, didn't we? Did we not see that the trend was already down? Did we not see the negative news catalyst? Did we not see the earnings report drop yesterday? Right? All of those things are confirmations for us to take this trade short with the stop loss just above. But in the event that you did miss the rally entry right here, this next candle, this very next candle, serves as your confirmation. Okay, with a 155. And here's why. Not only do you have the rally and the rejection at a known point of resistance, but this candlestick right here is known as a bearish engulfing candlestick. So the body of this candle totally engulfs the body of this candle, regardless of what the wicks, where the wicks are at. The body of this candle totally engulfs the body of this candle. Okay, so and this formation, this bearish formation, is forming at a known point of resistance, which we've already determined is 155. On top of that, this candle is forming and dropping the stock right back below the previous day's closing price. So if you did not catch the short entry on this candle there, the very next candle would have worked fine for a short entry anywhere in this. Even after this, if you didn't catch that entry, the rally back up here to reject the previous day's close on this wick somewhere, take a short entry there for this next leg down. You know, you don't have to always get in right at the very tip top because if we're expecting this to drop lower, which we were, and it did, if we're expecting this to drop lower, then any sort of rally entry in this area with a stop loss placed just above would work just fine. And so that is the trade that we took live this morning with the team, and I'm super happy and proud to see all of these profits posted. BA puts 19 and 20%, 14%, 30%, 40%, 20%, 25%, 27%, 20, 30, 17%. I think a few of you got in on the PayPal trade, which we also took PayPal long for the rally up. That one worked really nicely. Another one on Boeing here for 25%. You know, it doesn't take, you don't have to take multiple trades per day. You don't have to sit here and take 5, 6, 7, 10 trades per day. The strategy that I teach really is all about taking these base hit trades and rinse and repeating. You know, there's no need to sit here for this entire day and watch Boeing consolidate and move around and try to take entries in this and that. You know, just catch the entry in the early morning session, right? Following the watch list training rules that I've laid out for you, following the watch list trigger levels that I've laid out for you. And, you know, if we're trading live, that's even extra confirmation. Follow those rules, take the 1 to 2 trades per day and call it a day. Rinse and repeat, take your base hit, take your profits, come back tomorrow and do the same thing, because it's reasonable as an options trader to expect to hit 20% profits per day. And 5 days a week with the same amount of capital hitting 20%, that's 100% growth. That's very possible to do that on your capital size. All right, so I hope that the videos helped you out. I know it's been a while since I've made a YouTube video, but if it has, please press the like button for me. Drop a comment below if you took this trade with me, and if you'd like me to do more videos like this, let me know too. I think I'm going to get back on my YouTube grind here. All right, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in chat. Take care.